hard to get. And here we go. It is going to be Guile versus JP. It's the characters that we expect as we're going into the top 8 here for US, Canada, CPT.
And mind you, these are going to be 3 out of 5. Extra time to get that adaptation going. See that off the screen, Nuckledu already knew what to do after that. He was charging down to save his life.
Wow,
what a way to get through the ghost. The boogeyman no longer affects the American soldier. Let's see this throw. No! And I love the control with the crouching heavy punch. After he backed away, knowing full well Bananaken is trying to jump out for safety. What was that?
Okay.
It just pierced his shoulder.
Got a cane.
Dangerous.
This is traditionally considered a tough matchup for Guile. Part of the reason is it's hard for him to easily throw booms at ranges where he normally can because he can get pierced pretty easily. And it just makes his normal stuff difficult. But you notice the way Du plays, he sets it up with that when he can, but he doesn't always need to. He knows that Guile has good movement and good pressure anyway. Good buttons.
You're looking at it, I think it's the most booms we've seen in this interaction thus far, right? Damn, what a punish counter! The presence of mind to go for the other target combo, the down forward heavy kick.
Du's good. Defense looks great.
Bananaken forcing himself into burnout just to get the situation right. I think it's totally worth it. You do get the exposure.
Well, he's in trouble if he gets knocked down near the corner now, so he's going to try to hold on to this range. Look at this!
That was such a good call. Had it been like a feint, it would have been a different story, but Bananaken, he committed to the spike. Very brave read from Nuckledu. Set up the booms again. I think this is where he wouldn't mind the trade, considering... I take it back. I take it back
change.
now.
Big swing if Bananaken could get it, if he could have gotten anything set up. But that never happened. So again, Du plays this so well. He was moving forward even in burnout. He knew that he couldn't just stand there and zone. He needed to get in. Guile has all those tools. It's not just about zoning for him.
A little bit of anticipation. You see Bananaken kind of making that lead against the Sonic Boom with that gut impact. A little bit of detail, a little bit of info for Nuckledu. The anti-air there. Again with the crouching heavy punch. So much control against Bananaken in this corner. You see him backing away, not being overzealous. But now this is great for Bananaken instead of... He didn't even want to throw a single projectile.
He's worried. Usually this matchup goes the other way, but he's the one who's concerned about throwing the stuff out. Yeah. He doesn't want to get stuck while Nuckledu moves forward or sets something up. Oh, that's surely
that was really something.
Okay, into what is the question? He's been able to get back into the ranges that he wants to be pretty well. And on top of that, his understanding of the timing, like when the portal spike comes out, is great. He uses up all the timing before that he can.
And that's definitely not easy.
No, no.
Departure, level 2, now you get to set up so much, maybe utilize that. That is huge. So as cool as that is, Bananaken could have possibly died right after that, I think. Set up for like a solid puncher, perhaps, but man, Bananaken having the good presence of mind to hold on, except for that moment. Nuckledu finds success.
Back to the range that typically JP versus Guile is so comfortable in. Got out at exact the right moment. It's back to this range again. Theoretically, Bananaken likes.
Oh, raw level 3 as the anti-air. That's, excuse me,
CA butt. Yep.
That's a lot of damage, but also the burnout. Bang. Driver forward? No, it's going to be the boom play. I like this.
Oh, nice for Bananaken, and he gets back to this part of the stage. Good work. Great read on the jump, too, knowing that Nuckledu would want to move over the portal spike that was just about to explode. Just good understanding that Nuckledu has such a good understanding of what the timing is of that. He knows to expect that Du's going to move around exactly at the right moment.
You could tell somebody is like, yeah, just look at the animation. You could tell when the window's going to be closing, but like it's still very difficult. It's still
what? Is there an animation tell? I literally have only learned the timing of it. That's wild.
You could see it. Like,
yeah,
it's
okay.
Little by little. But you're so focused on everything else on the screen, right? You get the phantom, you get the spike.
Right.
If you focus on that thing, on that window, you might be like getting chipped to death. Or at least, you know, getting your drive get shipped out more than you're anticipating the window. Anyway. A little long-winded. That link is everything. Oh, no.
Did he get him? Oh, interesting.
Sides, it's very ambiguous.
Good call. The movement out. Bananaken always feisty on defense.
Departure still lingering. What? Ooh. I thought
it's the cane, man. Come on. It's about to explode. There it is. Do burned out.
For the sake of that drive reversal, but now puts Bananaken in a spot for level 2 just like that.
He's in. Let one of the ghosts do his work for him. He's going to be able to set up a lot of chip on this, if nothing else. Yes.
I like that setup. Bananaken not being overzealous with the rest of his drive gauge, not trying to set up too many things. He knew that there was going to be a chip damage scenario for himself. He secured it. Now it's Nuckledu inching his way forward, still maintaining the charge as well, but it's so difficult. Bananaken sniping out the second boom with a very clean jump in. Look at the damage. Departure right in front this time, right above Nuckledu. Not a lot he could really do, except maybe like move forward a little bit. But
he does look a lot more confident. Wow. Maybe he was looking for parry, but not even that came. He's going to be able to, again, find this range. 2 perfect parries in a row on projectiles. He's in again the grab. Do seem like he was comfortable in this in game 1. It just doesn't seem that way anymore. Maybe a change.
Once too many games, Bananaken also still in burnout. Can Nuckledu find a sequence to push Bananaken to the corner and maybe ensure that Dragon comes back? But there's a level 2 from Bananaken, by the way.
Yeah, as soon as he was free. And he's very content, it seems. Maybe just to kind of wait for his drive gauge to come back. Didn't want to overextend in the meantime.
No! Oh my God! You had to see it coming, right?
Genius.
Punish counter. Oh, that was a counter.
Can you get him?
No way it was his turn after that.
The staircase. No right on through.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude. We've been calling that kind of combo staircase forever. Light into medium into heavy.
Yeah, but I feel like I've never heard it in this game yet, to be honest with you. It just clicked. When you looked at me,
light into drive into light into medium into drive into.
Immediately dumb. When you looked at me, you're like, yeah, and I'm like, oh, I mean, I guess. And I have to admit defeat. I'm like, we haven't really called it that in Street Fighter, really.
There haven't been that many opportunities in Street Fighter in the last couple of games, but this one.
It's always been like target combo to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I get that. Yeah. I definitely.
What's happening? Why are we not going right back? Is this a change into the Cammy? 2-1
currently. I don't know if it's like a great opportunity for him to test this out. Like, even if he gets the W, it's going to be more data for Bananaken in the final game. But I don't think his Guile did too poorly. I think this is the moment where Do is just kind of assessing what needs to be done, if anything.
I mean, again, if you look back at that game number 1, he did seem comfortable in some situations that typically are considered difficult for Guile. His timings of moving, his timings of throwing booms were really strong. Since then, though, it hasn't really been as easy for him. You could see that Bananaken has had more control in some of those situations. He has had a better read on like how Do wants to navigate around ghosts and portals and the like. He has had his own really nice movement forward, perfect parry into jump, right? That kind of stuff through projectiles, over projectiles. That has been really effective for him. So yeah, you might be right. Maybe Nuckledu's just thinking about this.
I think it's because there was a few moments where Bananaken was lingering around the areas of like if he throws a Sonic Boom and he can react to it, he could jump on in there and at least like close the gap that way and ensure his offense. But outside of that, there hasn't been a lot of projectiles, I feel like, in the second game, where it was kind of like intimidating Nuckledu. I don't know what it was, but Nuckledu kind of just like stopped a little bit. Now, we'll see if there's a change in activity, like how proactive Bananaken's going to be with the projectiles that JP has. I almost said that to Bananaken.
That's same thing.
So take a look at this range specifically. There's the anti-air Nuckledu, definitely ready for that.
That medium punch is looking for grounded forward. And sets it up. And he hangs on to his spot in the corner. He's really hoping to bait something out of there. Do nothing though.
Empty jump low, and that was a counter hit.
So tricky.
Whoa! No, not at that angle. If it's directly above Guile like that, it's not gonna really autocorrect.
Oh, that would have been. It's just frames away from working.
Good block on the overhead, maintaining that parry. He was just holding on for dear life. Oh, that was a flash kick. You know it. We all know it.
And looking for one hit, and he found it in a funky situation. Counter hit, so Do was doing something as he landed. Upon landing. Well, in any case, it's match point for Bananaken. As you mentioned, last time that they played in the regional final, it was the opposite way with 3-1 do. Here's Bananaken, though, looking to steal it.
Another thing that's really taking Drew by surprise. It's been very ambiguous for when he's throwing out these ghosts. But here comes level 2. It's going to be even more ambiguous on defense. What a drive reversal, picking and choosing the normal to do it.
Big plus. He's stuck in the corner, trying to get out. Not easy. There's still a portal up there. Yeah. Bananaken took advantage. You in big trouble. Yellow health bar already. Oh!
No way.
Oh man, it's just a mix-up to survive. Mix-up to survive. The grab comes and it is Bananaken who gets the W, sending Nuckledu down to losers. Bananaken is in winners finals. Oh, yep, no surprises on the characters here. Paladin does have a backup Luke, but we're just looking for this to be Ryu.
I like how Ryu's eyebrows still go past the headband.
He's got some bushy brows.
Bushy man. All right. Uppercut? No.
Watching Paladin play yesterday, I just was very impressed at his timings on buttons. He had some really unusual frame tracking.
Ooh!
Oh, Naji.
Speaking of unusual. Naji not really able to convert. That's fine. Damn, still?
Yeah, that was really good knowledge, too. That was the light one. A little faster. EX might have been not enough. There are some semi-safe jump setups in the game that will lose to actually like the light one rather than the EX one. Oh!
I kind of wonder if that... Oh, that's going to be a lot of damage. This guy hits. Oh! Okay.
He wanted.
I love the use of Hashogeki as a fake fireball. This guy's great. Uppercut, plenty of time. This fireball's good. This fireball is really good to set yourself up for that anti-air consistently. At that range as well. Paladin. Securing line one.
Hey?
Not going to drop it this time. Feng Shui, let's bring him to the corner. Sprinkle in a little bit of damage. Tap dancing. A little bit of a pump fake going. Damn!
Yeah, he believed in it. Like it. Very nicely done. He saves the bar.
No way.
And saves the bar yet again.
That wouldn't have burnt out.
Only going to spend it on the kill. Yeah, totally. Without drive gauge meter. That's
that hit! What is happening?
Okay, all right, Naji.
You got it. You got it. You got to close it out now.
Yeah, I was a little worried just because he had the drop earlier, but they're all good. Great to see that he's recovered.
Talk about how late that fierce hit towards the end. How many active frames does that bad boy have? Like, is that the same as Ken as compared to Ken's? Like 3 or 4? Sure you can. Damn, that's satisfying. No low forward. Yeah, he's been pretty good with some of these hit confirms as well. I'm very surprised his low forward haven't converted to a lot of damage. But Naji, ever since his one drop of low forward, he has made sure to get the rest of that damage.
Really big battle over that range that's at about a quarter of the stage in front of them. This dude woke up standing. There was not even an on-reaction stand block. He was just doing it. He knew.
Ridiculous with the spacing too. Paladin.
Well, Paladin's done a great job at making easy approaches. Not going to happen.
Oh.
You know, the easy drive rush approach, not going to happen. The easy jump in, not going to happen. Even that is contested each time.
The jump in, yeah, Naji's still paying attention to the skies. Well aware that the anti-air needed to be done with the uppercut this time.
Naji's trying to hold on to the cage. Paladin moving in. He is dangerous.
Oh, that's enough! Man. It was just
big
enough.
CA.
Why was that so much damage on that second to last hit? Did you see the chunks of that? It hurts.
That's for you.
His biceps turn into baseballs. In that
he really
animation.
pumps them up.
Dude, he does.
And they're pretty big to begin with. Look at this guy out there.
He's got enough electricity to power the Eastern Sea.
I do like this version of Ryu. He's a fun... for me, as somebody who played... The only time I've ever played Ryu is Third Strike Ryu, Dungeon Ryu, as we did. Yeah. Everybody did in SoCal. And he reminds me of that. It's cool to see.
And it's nothing too flashy, right, in terms of the combos. It's just he hits hard, man. And that's the, I think that's the coolest thing. Ooh, punish counter. That could have been a huge conversion, but he opts to get the side switch at least. Naji makes him pay for it. A little bit of attacks. Oof.
Powering in. Giving some funky looks on this strike throw. Looking for hit confirms on both of those. So that is burned out for Naji. She still has good movement though. Okay.
Ooh, what a delay on the dive kick.
But there was nothing else to do. You could have just done super, I guess. Oh, no!
I can't tell you what that was, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea what that could have been. I mean, he's possibly looking for chip, obviously, but via an uppercut, though? I wonder if he tried to do level 1.
Super, maybe? Yeah, could be.
I'd have to admit. What a whiff punish still, and very fast, too. That low medium punch was the perfect ideal normal for that. Ooh. A whiff from before. Go forward. That was sick.
All right. Defense is anti-airs. Great as always. Yes.
What's crazy about this is Paladin still has one more shot to hit with a level 3. And just as I say it, you know, look at that finish. Bang!
Huge! He's always a big threat in that neutral range.
And he's got, like, the same sizable norm as his Ken. To a degree.
Yeah, right, I mean...
Ooh, you saw that a mile away? Yeah, he was waiting for that.
Ken is the better character, but I do continue to think that Ryu is a little bit slept on. I think he's got some strength. Paladin holding on to a confident range.
It's much more difficult to contest against the fireball with any sort of reaction from that range as well because of how much faster it is in comparison to Ken's. Right?
Yeah, just kind of, you would need to bet something. Yeah, like this
just
bet
like
was perfect by Naji. Oh. Way out of the corner now in the mid-screen.
And again. Do it one more time. One mix. Naji, he was walking back the whole time. Level 3 is intact. Also, Naji can secure a single hit for the KO. Can't say the same for Paladin, though, while in burnout.
Ooh. Okay. Crouching medium kick connected. Here's Naji. Should be able to seal the deal. Ties it up 1-1.
Very well executed, too. I was wondering what route he was going to go for to connect maybe into like a level 1, but had more than enough damage to the tank. It's Naji. Him tying it up is so significant. Now we get to see like what the adaptation is, mostly for Paladin, I feel like.
Okay, well maybe that's part of the idea. He has not really done that too often. It's been more about mid-range control, frame trap starting at this range here, but that was full on trying to get in right away.
Yeah, and that's something Naji should be like ready for, which he was, right? Defensively, he's technically throw, didn't suffer too much damage from it at all.
Yeah, when I watch Naji play, that's always something that stands out to me. His defense is great.
Damn!
Yeah, right back in.
I thought that was -2.
Hey?
I like this from Naji. Defense. Great aspect of it. What? Corner pressure as well. It was very hard to really check, in my opinion. Dash forward from the feng shui. Paladin also wasn't ready. He seems to be a little bit shook on defense. He hasn't really found the right spots of where he thinks his turn is.
Well, that was Naji just getting that first. It's going to be the corner for him. Oh, he missed the dive. Again, his anti-airs are so consistent. When he gets knocked down, he's consistent on defense. In neutral, he doesn't get got easily. It's not going to be an easy jump on the approach.
Block on the overhead again. Naji's been so superb. On the defense, he's ready for it. Absolutely. At the cost of the burnout. Can he close it out here, though, with the level 1? No, he cannot. So,
but you got Ryu in yellow.
What? You put yourself in the corner.
Ryu in yellow means he needs one more hit. He actually needs one hit. Okay. No, got him. Again, it's that defense that has come up huge for Naji.
Okay, Naji, I see you. It's very difficult to keep that in mind. Like, there's always going to be like that heat map in my brain where it's like, this is the side of the map or this is the side of the stage where you're going to expect drive impact the most, but not when it's like meaty like that. Like,
no, that's hard. Yeah,
it's so difficult to keep track of.
It is. But he was ready, and he's been ready for overhead blocks for the most part. I think he got hit by 1, but he's been great at that. He has teched. He has had great anti-airs, very consistent when it comes to that. Hard to get in. Once you do get in, hard to actually find the hit.
Yeah, I want to say like, There were a couple of moments where he just held back on wake up, but you could see like in other instances, I think the very last overhead he blocked, he went from that crouching position and still managed to stand just in time. So it's very difficult really for Paladin to even find this opening. Now you're thinking to yourself, do you start to implement maybe like a tick throw, maybe like a little bit of a shimmy for like those delayed techs perhaps? Like I want to see what happens now for Paladin's offense, because right now if he keeps being forced to play defense, it's not looking like the best time. I think his offense is shining a lot more from the last couple of games in comparison to his defense, to be honest.
Did he switch to Luke? No. Okay.
I was waiting for Sandblast. But I like Fireball so much. I like Hadouken so much more. All right, so yes, this is he's locked in essentially with Ryu.
Yeah. It's a good start for him. Ooh.
Oh, a different look on defense from Naji now, taking the risk. Still within range to get the uppercut. What a stop with big check with the right kick from Ryu.
Back to mid-range control. Paladin not wanting to overextend. Naji wasn't in time, so Paladin has his own great reactions. Carry. Oh, get him! He does get the kill.
It's fine. Him spending that level 1 there, absolutely fine.
A little bit more counter poking from him. Again, in the previous game, we saw him started out with that drive rush right in. He's not doing that anymore. But he is trying to give a different look in terms of neutral play. Last round, it was successful.
Naji is willing to play this game in this exact space. As soon as he's within medium range, then he'll press the button. But for now, I think he's looking for the parries on the fireballs, but don't be overzealous with it. If you manage to, like, take one too many, it's about disaster. Ooh, yes, sir, the cross-cut DP. Oh, that's a trade!
Yeah, I'm super I kind of think that was possible. I don't know. Great tech again. Naji's defense really coming into play. The whip punish is not there. Got him!
Counter poke against the drive rush. Naji in dire straits. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
He had the perfect parry, right? Yeah. I think he didn't have enough drive gauge to do a regular parry even. That was super strong by Naji.
He did get hit first.
Yeah.
Right before that.
Yeah.
So
maybe he did at that point.
A little bit more. He's there.
Oh. That's yellow Ryu. You know the damage that is potential.
Oh, and he wasn't ready for it. I thought we saw Paladin. He dropped.
Oh, no.
And it's Naji in burnout. Oh, it's full pursuit.
Uh-oh. Paladin all the way back.
You saw Naji. He backed away just a little bit, trying to read another overhead perhaps, but it's the low and just enough frame advantage to get that crouching medium punch afterwards. Excellent, excellent play. Good rebuttal. We're down to the final game, baby. That was actually so sick. The big fireball too close in. Naji well prepared for the whip punishes. Speaking of whip punishes, get off of me. Charge up that Genjin.
Another chance? No cancel though.
He makes me want to play this character. I'm not gonna lie.
It is cool. I agree.
Oof.
You could really see the danger of that neutral zone between them, where they keep walking up just to the precipice and then backing off. That quarter screen range in front.
Oh. Counter hits. Sort of stuffing out maybe like an attempt at a fireball from Paladin. Oh.
Both of them just passing each other. However, Paladin is slowly moving Naji back towards the corner.
Damn. What a delay. That was a counter hit as well. He's changing the timing again.
Got him. Naji alive still. Is that in time? Nice!
What a beast. And he was buffering that as well. He masked the first buffer with like a little bit of a backwalk, and then he immediately buffered again. That was actually pretty slick. I see you.
Match point for Paladin to join Bananaken in the men's finals. Naji setting up corner pressure. No, not for long.
What a whiff punish. Again, crouching medium punch, a compact and quick button.
There's that danger zone. It was Paladin who tried to bypass it. Naji's now in. No, neither one has let the other jump almost at all. Got him!
Uh-oh. A big check on the attempted overhead from Naji. For Paladin now Has to hold on to it. What a time to use that drive impact. No, there's a gap. You can't do that for free. But what an expensive finish. We'll take that from Naji. Both players, final round. The stinky foot right in the grill. Ugh, nasty. Take a wash, take a bath. That beard's got to be infected at this point. Don't think about it.
That's all I'm thinking about now. We're going into the final round. Again, the danger zone between them. Naji making it happen a little bit. He gets a rare actual jump in. Yeah, it's hype. Naji. Got corner pressure, yes. Get right in there.
Huge. This is a good off-me tool. OG fireball. Excellent for the knockback. Paladin again. That straight shot from the low medium kick didn't result to a lot of damage, but it's fine. He needs to get himself out of the corner.
Oh, tricky. Big opportunity. Big opportunity for Naji. For Naji. And he's got it! Naji will get into winners finals. It's going to be him and Bananaken coming up later on.
Some fighters. Yeah. And also with certain charge characters. I don't think Chun-Li is of that caliber. I think for her modern supers, but I might be wrong. Yeah. Please correct me on that on Twitter. Let me know.
All right, well, here's Punk already in the corner. Ramos almost never did that in the set versus Ion until the very last interaction. So interesting to see that he started off with it here.
Oh, that is a big throw bait and half. And so much extra damage on that.
Okay.
And the meaty giant impact, Mr. Modern.
The man tested it in literally round one.
He's knocking on your door.
Round one, he did meaty DI when Ramos had super. And by the way, not when Ramos didn't have super.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior drive impact?
Oh, no, okay, all right.
Ah, different look, okay.
The test. He passes the test.
Modern or classic, that's still very difficult to do.
Yeah.
Oh, what a time to get that burnout as well. And speaking of which,
his own test.
And I like the frame kill. What, triple dash forward to
Triple
get,
dash,
get some of your leverage back?
Backing off to a more comfortable range, perhaps.
Oh, but don't test the whiff punish, King. Oh.
Punk feels like he can get away with anything. You can tell by his game plan right now. And you know what? In game number one, he is the one who comes out on top.
Locked on.
Bang. He could have finished it with level 3 kill, right? Wasn't Chun-Li like in the yellow at that point? Was he just doing a little bit extra?
Actually killed.
Because I actually didn't get to see it. So like,
yeah, I suspect not.
Okay.
I think it wasn't just jerkery. I think that was, an intentional standing reset situation.
Gotcha. And now it's Ramos. I feel like, he's been in that situation. There we go. The exposure of the low medium kick just within that range. As I was mentioning, that medium punch has been pivotal for his offense, right? But misplacing it one time, I don't think he'll make that same mistake again. But really, we'll see if Punk kind of fakes him out to do so. As it stands, man, these punish counters have been railing on him. Oh, D10 show again.
Okay, now, super important to see. Of course, Punk's going right back into the well on DI. Not surprised at all. Here it comes again. Oh, well, you know what? Ramos knew it as well.
Oh, no! And he got the conversion? Oh, I thought he was
backing off. Rather than trying strike throw for the kill, he has backed away. Punk's hoping to just react to something. He does, and he gets right through, and man.
I wonder what the situation was again. Like when Punk was knocked down, he had drive gauge, he had level 2, so I feel like Ramos being in burnout, maybe he was fearing like the chip damage, perhaps, like on the super. That could have been a possibility. Either way, yeah, that's pretty significant for Ramos, looking for that corner carry again to see if he can get his ass up in the corner. But again, it's the handshake that gets whipped. All-time rock paper. You see that? It's crazy.
Boy, Punk. You can feel, you can get the sense that he feels that he can do almost anything.
It's there, yes sir, with the crouching jab to start it off first. More than enough for level 3 this time. And it's 2 games straight for Punk. 4 rounds straight, excuse me. Another to the grill.
When we saw Ramos play yesterday, we thought that he had strong defense in neutral. His offense was not, always super oppressive. but he was great in other aspects of the game. His offense has not really come into play at all. I'm not sure what to say about it because it just hasn't really been a factor because the neutral's been so controlled by Punk. And Punk, I mean, well, classically, Punk is just really difficult to defend against. His mix-ups, very, very hard to know what's coming up next.
And how many fierces
He's knocking on the door.
And that's literally like so much damage to your driver.
Right?
Oh, man.
Oh man, Punk is speed running through. Losers bracket Punk. Not something you see all the time, but when you do see it, you do tend to see that he really is a buzzsaw coming into this.
Another tank showcase. He's 100% on these OD reversals, Ramos, but I will talk about too, Punk has been really finding the perfect spacing on these dive kicks.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, and also tricking Ramos into thinking the low forward he is going to hit. Or at least the play hyper, I should say.
Okay, now what's the offense?
Mistimed it again. How many times did he miss his move?
Gets a chance. No. Punk right away, waking up with jump. He knew that it was his time to get right back in. Again. Next is for the kill if he... Instead, Ramos. That is modern damage. It's still going to be enough.
And that's fine. Either Soten Ranka or getting this is totally fine just to get that round on. You have to build that mentality back. Ooh, that punish counter was everything too. Over the jab. I like the conversion from Ramos. Here we go.
Again, it's Punk out of there. Again, Ramos' offense doesn't amount to as much as he would like it to.
In that case, it was out of his control, but that low forward also another big exposure down below. Punk again waking up with a jump. OD dive kick this time.
Punk at a range where he'd love to see something whiff. No, he's right back through it. Oh, is he going to try to dump all the way into this? I don't think so, man. Is this enough?
I want to say she's living by a pixel. Very, very magical pixel. Okay,
there
more
it
than
is, a
enough
couple of pixels. Ramos still in big trouble, nevertheless.
Oh no! What was that? I can't even begin to think what that was. There was no idea. No idea what it could have been.
His defense yesterday, remember his blocking sequences? We were so hype about his blocking sequences. The man blocked coast to coast. Blocked coast to coast.
I feel good.
It did so good. Yeah, so good. Well, we'll see if that comes up. Already it's Flux Waves who finds a hit, and it's at exactly the right spot on screen for him. Setting up the portal. Nice navigation though by Tommy.
He's weaving through it, doesn't even want to bother trying to utilize parry at that. He's just the right space. That sweep is so... Man, I can't tell you how many times I see people get caught by that sweep.
Oh, that was even fake Ghost.
Setup. Counter hit, yes, still within range for the crouching medium punch Link.
Right back into it again. Ooh, hit button to hit there. Interesting defensive choice. Called out the movement by Kami.
Again, he's been so good at like maneuvering past the projectile departures. There's a departure in front of him.
Kami really needs to not get burned out here. Okay, goodness. I wouldn't put it past him though to just straight up block a level 2 JP. Uh-oh.
No conversion. Flux break, drop the combo.
Yeah, here's level 2. All right, yeah.
And he doesn't have space to kind of walk back.
Okay, man, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he just block it all. Yeah, like, I'm not surprised. This dude's defense is very strong.
I mean, I didn't think it would be like hold down the parry and then cancel it into the uppercut. I thought it was just hold parry and wave, but that's actually way better. Kami, first round. 2 bars to his name as well. The next hit is going to hurt, trying to prevent the counter punch.
Hey. That's a gray boy. Backing off. Hard to avoid taking a bunch of chip in this situation. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, the overhead. And he's been so risk averse. He's big chilling. Got all of his meter back. Not too much damage taken. He'll take this throw, but what happens afterwards?
Oh.
That's so tricky.
Yeah, as you said, and now if he finds the next hit, he can kill. Flux Waves knows this though. Trying to be cautious.
Yeah, he's chilling until he builds some bar back for at least a cancel. Oh, that could have been it.
Right, okay. Defense, and now maybe, if he gets a chance to get a level 2, I don't know, sure he will. Here's Kami.
Ooh, what was that? Flux went for a crouching medium punch. Oh man, I think it was just at a moment where he pressed it right as Kami was jumping. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell you.
Medium punch?
That was crouching medium punch, 100%.
Yeah. Huh. I wonder why. Maybe he just was already committed and there happened to be a jump. I don't know.
I want to assume maybe he wanted to go for like amnesia, perhaps, but that's not even the right button. Right? That's tough.
Well, clearly it's not what he was hoping for, but
Yeah. Thanks, David. That's exactly it.
you gotta score more goals than the opponent. And you gotta
Duly noted. I'm writing that in my commentator's handbook.
get a little bit more touchdowns than them.
What a goober. Anyways.
Ooh.
What it could have been from Kami. The burnout is there.
And burnout. We have seen burnouts though, and they haven't been end of the world for grinding it.
Fluxwave doing a phenomenal job of really grinding it out.
This is a lot of chips though. Oh, a chance. No, not quite.
Ah, and I like that response. Knowing full well Kami didn't have level 3 loaded. Yeah, that is a very, very simple solution to anybody who's throwing out that fierce, heavy flash knuckle. Oh yeah.
Oh,
We've seen that trick before. Fluxwave, we'll be ready for it. Look at the damage of the parry. Instead of this.
Okay. Wow. And then big swing on the drive gauge here.
5.
Okay. We haven't really seen up close offense from him very much. Oh, that was versus parry as well.
That's a lot of damage. And also,
again burned out.
a great way to burn out for sure.
Yeah, now it was fatal to be caught in that situation. Again, he has been okay in burnout, but there with not much life to survive, he needed to move in some way, and Fluxwave called it out.
It is very difficult, man. That second set of spikes that comes out, it just comes out so quickly. The OD, it's so hard to manage when you're trying to walk forward. You have to consistently walk forward. And now he's looking for a way to maneuver. That's one goes down. At least parries the OD. That's a scary spot to be in, too. Fluxwave going to knock back with the drive reversal.
Yes, D.
Throwing different looks with the ghosts, too. That low. Catch Kami out front.
He's very confident in his position right there. Button as Kami landed, and then right back to where he wants to be. Oh, here's the movement, though, by Kami. Right past the spike, all the way in the corner. Oh, big chance. Into Kami. He's got a chance to kill if he finds the hit.
He definitely finds all of that. Yeah, amnesia, not going to work out. I don't think we've seen that option for Flux on defense yet. Have we not? We haven't seen that.
There were a couple in that round. He got baited out. Ooh. It's going to be a nice stage counter carry.
This is such a precarious position, I feel like, for Kami to just navigate over and over and over again. Yeah, the link crouching jab and the crouching heavy punch. Tip throw. Fluxwave gonna roll out of there, but still in pursuit. Punish counter, you're stuck in position now. Ooh.
Luke got there first. Kami's got it.
Nice and easy as well, not trying to risk it.
No, very smart solution. It's a way to get the kill easily. And that all started because Kami had, again, great navigation of what was going on with JP's intended ghost control. Like his backing off, then jumping, his forward movement, then jumping, his drive rushing in. Like he's really mixing up all those options well, so it's tough for Fluxwave to know where Kami's going to be.
I'm going to need the list of the anime recommendation that he's been watching to get himself ready. Like if he's navigating JP the way that he's doing with those shows that he's watching, I'm going to need it. That is for sure. Ooh. He tried to counter poke it. I get it from Fluxwave, just a little bit too far out with that medium punch. Tricky angle.
Good old jump light. Sick. Knew exactly what Kami was going to be doing. If he can get more reads like that, it's a huge man. And one thing to do that I think is a little bit underrated is Kami, well, he gets hit here, but often backs off before he then moves forward. And against the zoner, sometimes that's as helpful as just being consistent about moving forward. Like that is your forward movement, is set up by backwards movement.
I guess that makes sense, yeah. You can see it very consistently here, yeah. a big counter against it. Partial window right in front. Right above, I should say.
Nice timing!
Wow!
So cool. What a cool character. Come on. JP, come on.
You don't have to convince me. It's close to home. I think
Fair enough, yeah. Fading some of that blue stuff out of Kami.
That was just within range of that Fierce. Look at that. Do it again. Damage? Yes.
This could be a 3-hit round. He finds the right hit right here.
Oh, the overhead. He's fine. He's fine.
Moves.
He can keep going, keep going forward.
Burned out.
Oh, he's fine with this.
Fluxwave is not taking risks. Okay, now that he can... Oh, he does actually cash out. That makes a lot of damage. Clearly. But see what he can set up afterward.
He has to move forward. I think it's for carry. That was so deceptive. Are you kidding me? And he has enough to get another setup afterwards? What is happening? What is happening?
He's away. Oh, jump medium. No cancel afterward, but Kami's in there.
I can't tell you what was happening.
Rockets through into the knife of crouching medium kick. Match point Kami.
Brother, what happened? I didn't know what that sequence was. No level 3 from Kami. Oh, but the OD command grab. Flux waves.
Kami moving backwards so that he can then move forward. Yep, there it is. Confirm for Flux Waves. He is low on drive gauge, though. Dude, that timing. Kami trying to be patient.
Oh, that's a big punish. The
Yes.
sweep from Flux? I don't know about all this. Heavy, you got to get it back. You got to get that damage. You got to get some of your bar back. But also maintain this corner. Don't let Flux activate this level 2. It could be disastrous for
Yeah,
you.
2 bars to think about. Got it. Okay, now Kami, he has to truly block it.
What a block on the
Come
overhead!
on! Okay, no, not enough.
This might just be the end of it. No, he goes back his drive gauge. There's departure right above him, Flux wave. And you know, Kami knows it. He doesn't want to even try to deal with that teleport mix-up afterwards.
He's playing very safely. Oh, he was trying to anyway!
What a confirm from Flux.
He was looking for that portal spike to come out at its automatic time, but instead, snap, it came out a little bit earlier than he expected. So his walking forward got. Shoutouts to Flux. Nice zoning from full screen going down to the final game.
This is too intense, man. As often as we see, or as common as we see this matchup, man, so many different approaches.
Yeah. Two characters who have so many options that everybody plays them a little bit differently. Oh.
So that tickled you, huh? You like that one?
I just like seeing people call out exactly where somebody's going to be in that way. Like, it's not an auto-track move. You got to guess where they're going to be.
That feels good.
Yeah.
I just don't think you guys. That's all. Okay. There's a partial window right in front of him. Again, the purpose of these windows is really just to halt Kami's movement. Right? He's just going to be placing it right in front of him. To think about the approach. The spikes can go out, chip him out as well, some of the phantoms, but Flux.
Little tap parry there, hoping to see a button out of Kami.
Can't imagine what that was for. Really, he had to step up. This
Lost
is tough.
2 bars there. Oh, no GP. He had been consistent with that, but tough to get that message to it.
Number 1, Morgan enough?
No!
Whiffing.
Oh, boy. That was close to whiffing as well.
Uppercut!
Oh, no!
The eraser. I have no idea if that was intentional or not.
Usually it's a pretty good go-to button, but right there did not work out as he was hoping. Match point Flux Waves. Well, Flux Waves, okay. I was going to say, he had moved up a lot. Kami, there's the movement I was talking about, and you do have to guess where the opponent's going to be as the GP player. This time Kami moved past where the spike was.
Punish counter on the throw, and that's a back throw at that. Double departure. Don't miss your flight. Walking up. There comes the level 2. Presence of mind to press the parry. Yes, sir. And Flux Waves was waiting. He was waiting for an uppercut, but then slipped up the throw. What a jump out.
Gotta think it's coming out.
100%.
Yes.
This is great. Fantastic for Kami. The damage is there, and also building up at least, what, 2.5 bars? My mistake. Bar and a half.
Yeah, but still enough to make things happen. Enough to be not at immediately risking getting burned out. Maybe not immediately risking getting burned out, but man, the Kami with control! Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Flux ran into the crouching medium punch. We're going to a final round.
The movement right there by Kami.
He's the
Skating past.
He's the complete package. Defense, movement, offense. The Flux, he's got a plethora of control with different looks, the departure, the spikes, the phantoms. This is truly a hotly contested match. Flux with a departure again. Kami low on the drive, burnout very early. This could be a very dangerous spot. Flux also just needs to find a way to get level 2 going. You already know it's target combo first.
Into Kami in big trouble.
You thought you could sneak in a drive impact for the W. Kami ready with the level 1. No punish against the
big whiff.
Oh my god.
Kami, just as his drive comes back, just in time for this sequence here for pressure.
Uppercut! He's got it. A throw. No, it's the command grab. It's enough damage. Flux Wave Z making it through past Kami with the...
And it's something that Punk has done time and time again.
That's something you have to hold over time through, like harder experience through those tournament environments over and over again. I think Naji might have had the notch on Paladin on that, over Paladin on that. But speaking of which, again, we now have the god. I feel like when it comes to tournament experience, it's Punk the God in a multitude of different situations. But right now, he's faced with the World Warrior Paladin. I like it. In this part of the gap between the two characters, the fireball is so hard to contest with any sort of reaction. And you know Punk wants that reaction to come out, but I like that option instead. Jumping with the dive. Of course.
Try to seal it.
I think that's not enough. Oh my god.
Last hit is enough.
Right through the chest. Yeah, I genuinely thought it was going to be like a pick. Simple.
Too far. She just walked out of it, actually. Punk just walked off. You can see active play in that way. Okay, now burned out Punk.
Shogeki faking out Punk. Using his strengths to expose him, essentially, right? You're making sure that you test that reaction. Oh, there wasn't a punish from Punk. Was that a whiff throw?
Burns himself out trying to get the chip kill. Oh, he really went in there. Double dash. And Punk did not expect it coming.
Fully loaded Punk. No, I'm sorry. 2 bars to his name. Paladin fully loaded. Interesting. We've seen so many players kind of really hesitate to get an uppercut from those angles. And it's totally appropriate with the dive kick. Man. This is huge. Gonna spend it.
Yeah, he's going to jump out to a pretty early half-life lead. More than half-life lead. And back to this mid-range where he has got a pretty good play. Punk waiting for something. Parry was the choice. Boy, Punk's
slowing it down to mid.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
What? That just hit! Did you see that? So he crouched and the character's model, like the animation, like picked her back up. I can't imagine. Maybe it was a normal.
Like, did he want DP and he just like didn't have the full input yet?
I don't know. I'd imagine it looked like the startup of what seemed to be a down forward roundhouse.
Well, maybe DP then was the idea. Maybe he just didn't get the execution right. Wow.
So odd.
Whew. Jeez. Okay, so Paladin game 1.
Oh boy, that is a hefty punish. Gets to drive again. Number 1.
He thought. Oh, buddy.
Oh. He stuck it in.
Yeah, this is going to be a chunk here into another tough situation for Punk.
No way, David.
He's not. He doesn't kill yet. No, that had been canceled. He was hoping to see anything from Punk there. Whoa, my God. It worked.
It clipped her dive kick. No shot. What is happening?
The dive kick hurt box was all the way down there, as we know it is.
Paladin saved so much money. He had so much meter, and he didn't spend any of it. Oh.
What a round to lose for Punk considering how he started it.
Was he looking at the wrong bar the whole time? Am I tripping?
No, he had a lot of music.
Whoa. God, that's mean.
Yeah, it really is. But the next hit, and Punk knows this, is going to be... Oh, man!
I'm so sorry. I slapped you really, really hard.
You're Steving me right now.
I'm so sorry. That was sick. That was actually sick. Crosscut DP, jab DP into the level 3. I almost ripped David's arm off. I'm so sorry.
You've been commentating too much with Tasty.
I'm going to keep my hands to
Street Fighter
myself.
League. You guys do a great job on Street Fighter League, but maybe you don't need to take all of
I'm
this,
sorry.
Alex.
It was an accident. All right. Knocking on the door. Punk, no conversion off of that room. Interesting.
2-0. Paladin up on Punk. The scuttlebutt before the weekend. Only one of Punk or Idom or Do will make Capcom Cup. Will, turns out, may not have been the right word. Paladin looking strong.
And he knows the game plan against Punk, right? He's really trying to fake him out with some of these. That's the second time he's used the fake fireball scenario against Punk.
Link it, yeah.
That was also a big overhead too. God. He studies this game a lot.
Oh, man, is he about to 3-0 Punk? Let alone taking down Punk, the 16-year-old challenger versus one of the best in the world. 3-0?
No shot. No shot. We've seen Punk from this deficit, this kind of deficit before. When the emotions are high, the tensions are high, he shines the brightest. We'll see if that Punk shows up today.
Backdash, he knew exactly what was coming up.
Ooh. That's a big punish counter. He's having a little bit out. That's an even bigger counter from Paladin forward throw. This is huge. Watch out. Plus.
He gets hit again.
No
Key defense by Punk. To stay alive effectively.
Woo!
Here we go.
Damn!
Punk's strength was still there. The whip punishing, the reactions are still there.
But the defense, extra crisp. That was really well done. And Paladin delayed the heck out of that sequence multiple times over.
All weekend, his frame trap timings have been pretty unusual and pretty strong. A lot of even very good players have been got by them.
Yeah, that delayed fierce after the plus frame hypertrophy because it was enhanced. That's tricky, man. Walking on the door again. Back throw.
Oh.
No punish. The donkey kick. That's also a very tricky special move to put the whip sometimes. Bang.
Paladin moves in. Parry. It's going to be grab. Punk is in trouble. Okay, out of the corner at least. Still has work to do. Back to the snake.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Oh my
That was
God!
a delay and a half. Is this it? Is this actually going to be enough damage? Is this going to kill? It's not. He lives.
Just barely. Punk is alive. Capcom Cup hopes are alive no longer as Paladin with a 3-0 will send Punk out of the tournament.
No way.
One of these two will be on the others. It's not going to be Guile after all.
Throw everything we said out the window, essentially. It's a different matchup now. Here we go.
It's a very different matchup. It's a matchup that Cammy has more control in. We were talking about how movement is so important in the last time we saw JP up here. She's one of the best at that. Very tricky to know where she's going to go next.
Oh, that was an attempt to maybe get an air to air from Puck's waves.
Oh.
Tricky. And the rest of it, you already know. Nuckledu with a very confident start with this Cammy pick. I like this color too. Man, it brings it with the stage. These guys are cheating.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like that. Both of these are really cool outfits.
Oh. It's so tricky. Trying to counter poke somebody on the ground when they're so versatile in the air as well. Dang, she is swinging around.
Do plays her so fast.
It's a huge contrast to like how he plays Dial, I feel like. Actually, no, that's not true either. I think his offensive capabilities with Dial is equally at the same speed, yeah. Damn, that was a counter hit. No, Flux waves. He's trying to counter poke everything, and this is too much. He's moving at a mile a minute.
Still play a mix-up. Yeah. Flux goes out of there again. Burned out as a result. He can't block anything. And Do made it happen right away. Confident walking forward.
Oh, yeah, we're on the beach. We got finger gun guy with that. He's got a finger. A lot of corn carry on that bad boy.
Feels like Flux Waves can't get anything going right now.
Still had time to anti-air with the uppercut? No shot. Pretty good.
Even finding a button to press is difficult. Okay, a couple of adding up here and there.
Oh,
Be relentless.
that was a missed opportunity for a dive kick, right? That was an error. But still maintaining the anti-air. Man, Flux Waves is taking to this guy's a lot.
He's uncomfortable on the ground. And as JP, that's where you want your comfort. You want to have control there.
And it's Pierce first. Oh, that was a great spot to throw that video.
That's what he was looking for before. Gonna hope he just close it out.
You need to close it up for the king swing. 2 times over. Double departure. Oh, but you're burnt out. You are going to be stuck in this sequence even after the knockdown with 0 bars to your name. Yep. Here comes. Oh, wait, counter it.
It wasn't enough. There it is, though.
I think that would have been like drive press forward, fierce, level
Just
1.
chip out at that point.
Yeah, he would have been done so. Great sequencing from Nuckledu.
Did you say you're a mess?
Either that or menace.
Yeah, I could tell either.
We see what's on Flux Waves' mind, right? Trying to counterpoke to at least punish the dive kicks with some of these fierces. Yeah, we saw that level 3. Pretty significant, especially in the corner. Can we force the burnout is the question. Will Nuckledu succeed in it? Damn, that... The roundhouse is so much. Yeah, more than enough at the tank again. Nuckledu 4 rounds straight, if I'm not mistaken. Don't tell me we're going to get 2-3-0 in like, what, round 2 of losers.
Maybe, the way this is going. Flux Waves maybe trying to take some time. The switch, you could tell, is hugely important. From Guile to Cammy.
Oh, it's a vast
huge difference.
So much more comfort. His offense is looking so hard to stop. So many different looks. And you see, like, I think this is the first time we've really seen Flux Waves out of his element. I think this is the first time we've really seen him, like, away from his game plan, which is fair. I mean, that's just what happens when you play against someone as fast as Cammy. You have to adapt, sometimes to their will, to their speed. But him taking to the skies a lot that previous game was very interesting. He was so hyper-focused on, like, the air approach and, like, the dive kicks.
How do you get out of situations if you can't easily press buttons on the ground? How do you control where she's going to be if you can't easily set stuff up?
Yeah.
That's the conundrum he finds right now. Right, he tried to answer here. You can see the beginning of Crouching Pierce, but it just wasn't in time.
Oh, it's so tough. Nuckledu sitting on a purpose. Yeah. I thought he was going to have to spin on the run. Yeah, the uppercut afterwards, perfect. Looking at match point, Nuckledu. I like that. Stopping on the hooligan before the slicer comes out.
Dude, that was the first time I've seen JP snap his fingers, I feel like, in a game and a half. He just has had so rare chances to actually set up the window.
It's the most projectiles we've seen this far. Side switch off the hooligan.
Oh boy. Everything's going right for Duke. And at this point, all he needs is one good hit.
Speaking of good hits, that was a great way to catch the landing frame. What a tricky situation.
He didn't show level 3 boy, he was a pixel away. And he may be in trouble because of it. That CA on the other side, that is gonna do it. Nuckledu will 3-0. You're right. 3-0 and 3-0 in this round of losers as Nuckledu does move on over Flux Waves.
Can you imagine? We dropped down to...
Kick as well from the air at farther ranges than the other dive kick characters, so it is a little tougher to know where she's going to be, but I trust Bananaken to have that info. It's winners finals here at US Canada East.
Whether or not that's going to be a factor, well, we can find out. Counter hit is there as well. Yeah, the standing jab. This started damn!
Yeah, that dash of hers, man, she moves.
And she kicks. That was so far. That's standing fierce. Huge butt.
Bounce it. Yes.
Damn!
Dude, that's
off
so
the backboard?
What a cool
this
character.
guy's
Come
sick.
on. That was just before the portal spike came out, by the way. It was like perfect timing on Nachi's side. Into the bad situation. The hit comes!
Hey, that's not too bad, though.
And now Bananaken's in trouble. Doesn't really have any resources for defense. He tried to call out the wrong spot. That's exactly as we discussed. Her forward movement is just so far and so fast. And he couldn't get the right spot on Spike.
Now starting things off aggressively is Bananaken. What a pickup! That was forever ago. That man had that calculated, what, 3, 4 seconds? It's crazy.
You know, I've always said zoners have to be thinking ahead, right? The smartest people play zoners in grappling. You know? You know?
Now you're
not biased or anything. I just think that the people who do it are the geniuses.
You're being a real weirdo. Now you're just making stuff up.
But you're right. He did have to think ahead, and he's got to think ahead now. But so does Naji. Naji's got to expect what's going to be coming out next.
Absolutely, yeah. With the departure setup so far, that being in the middle of the screen, being above, it's hard to differentiate like when you could actually hit the gas. When you have to speed the caution.
Forward movements and pressure from Bananaken. Okay, and again, just before they come out.
And I love the moments where Bananaken decides to try rush himself into the big touch medium punch. Now the defense not there again. Everybody's going to get got. Excellent block on the reset.
Defense was there after all. But maybe not enough.
You are
Come on.
That is so sneaky. You get the air reset, cancel, and what could be a needy ghost, but it's the fate instead.
That's so good.
It's so hard to prepare for.
Oh, yeah. Naji just trying to walk it out, trying to find a spot on the ground where he can move in front. Bananaken gets back to his mid-range. Ooh, that was a thick ghost.
Excuse me?
A thick ghost.
Got it. That was so tricky too. Just enough block for him to get the frame trap. Sorry.
Right back to control yet again for Bananaken. You know, Naji has navigated the timing of those very well so far. That time was not quite the moment for it.
Block again. Anyways, the low forward, excuse me, level 1 coming in.
And he was spending drive gauge and burning himself out. He just guns that. He was hoping to burn out. Not quite. And it's punish counter, so it's the kill.
He committed to the fireball, thinking Bananaken was going to stay still. But no, he's been a very slippery banana, that is for sure. He's not one to shy away from using movement as an option on defense.
That dude knew exactly where that fireball was going to dissipate. Back again. Stage control, pace control. To him setting the tone. If he wants to go in on offense, he can do that. If he wants to stay away, he can do that.
I keep forgetting he has such a consistent partner for like jury practice through Ajax Fidelity. He's understanding the real intricacies of this character in terms of his face, in terms of where he can engage with his normals as well. But it's level 2 now. He wants the defense live. He burns himself out in an attempt to maybe prepare something.
Just a bad position to be in, you know. Sometimes you got to make bad guesses. And unfortunately for Naji, it didn't work out. He's in trouble. Out of the corner, at least. Oh, here we go.
Dang, back-to-back throws. That's huge. Oh, but nothing of it.
Okay, okay. So now that there's a burned out Bananaken, let's see what Naji can get. Yep.
That's huge. Oh, but another drop from Naji.
Patient.
Uppercut, and he spends the OD to ensure the damage that was actually very well calculated from Naji on the walk-up. Again, how, dude, he's hit almost every one of those.
It's like max range Kane. And the Kane hurt box is pretty tough to contend with.
Ooh! Putting the needle on that jump. Past the fireballs. Past the window, past the shadow, excuse me. Forward throw. There we go, the crosscut again. He's taking note of how often Bananaken has chosen movement on defense in the corner. He's hounding him down.
Okay, now just trying to get away. The jump timing was not quite right, but that's not too bad.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine if you're Naji. Not a lot of damage for your life, not a lot of damage for your drive gauge.
Neutralized by what a jump by Naji. In that round and a half right there, like that was him really turning on the juice and snowballing all the way down. Very different looking than in the first game and a half.
Ah, he mistimed it a little bit. You see him trying to jump to avoid that shadow activation. Ooh! And he still gets the pickup! And it was a punish counter. That was beautiful.
He looks a lot more confident with his movement. Yes. Pretty far away to move, too. His anti-airs, as always, looking good.
I just like the control that he has. When he knows he's not returning more, he backs away at the perfect pocket, like perfect position in that pocket to get the anti-airs. And speaking of, that walk back was everything to get that whiff punish. Again, and that's fine. Hey, that's totally fine. Bananaken's still stuck in the corner. Are we going to see the teleport? No, sir, no chance. Oh, there it is! And Nazi was ready for it anyway!
Aye.
And the drive it back punish counter. Hella damage incoming no matter what. Naji greening it up. So much control against Bananaken. Damn! This character's good.
Oh, yeah. Yes! Neutralizing the fireballs. Naji's still right there. Ooh, Bananaken tried to move! There's a little bit of a chance left. Naji harassing. Got him.
Oh, that's so awful.
Bananaken will burn out. Naji here.
Damn, he still gets the pickup.
Ooh.
Oh, another block on the overhead mix. Naji's 2 for 2 on block.
Ooh, that's a lot of chip adding up. Defense is still there, though, for Naji.
Oh, but he couldn't react. That's actually the hardest thing to react to, I feel.
Oh, wait. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. Well fought back.
This is one of those moments if Naji can land a sturdy hit. Will you see a level 3 or will you see level 2 for the control, right? You get a corner carry, you get access to that corner positioning. That's not right there. Bananaken not going to fall susceptible to that dive kick tactic too often. Ooh, stop.
Oh, wow. Bananaken fighting out. Teleporting out. What a back and forth match. We had the juggle combo. That was so cool. And that's enough. That pickup was ridiculous.
I was actually taking it back. I'm like, there's no way.
Come on, that
there's
was so
no
cool.
way, dude. I got hit by that. I got hit by that last night, so I'm a little indifferent towards the feelings on that. Dang, that's a lot of damage. David, that's a lot of damage.
It sure was.
That's a lot of damage. Damn it, burnout already? What, it was 89 seconds on the clock.
All right, there's always a really good amnesia defense from Bananaken when he is burned out still, so we'll see what Naji can get.
Speaking of,
Yeah, he's always good with it. Oh, nice!
That was a punish counter? Oh, but he didn't. That was tight. Get off me. Dash up. Just going to get in the corner, a little forward. Can get a little bit bigger, but it's fine. He'll take that knockout. Tricky. So tricky.
Back to where Bananaken wants to be. Woo
No
boy.
way.
However, burned out is Bananaken. He make up for level 2. Yes, that's what comes out. That was super tricky. The no mix-up, just the classic series. And it's match point for Bananaken.
He walked up. He just took a stroll in the park to wait for you
just
to
walking
miss.
at you. Chest out.
Someone press T for the thumbs up.
How does Naji navigate? That's the question. Right now, Bananaken has big control of the minefield, doing its job.
Again, departure right in the middle too, expecting Naji to dash right up in there, which happens a lot, you know. It's a very common occurrence for people to just kind of wake up with the dash with the departure. Level 2. Yeah, but it only needs you plus. It's not a punish, and Naji knew it. Of course he knew it.
Like throw or not situation. Well, Naji's here.
Oh, that was the great throw. Counter hit.
Got him.
That's enough.
Got him.
It is
yes.
hella enough. Damn, and you had extra in the tank for that. Final. Excuse me. No, there's still match point for Bananaken. Naji. Huge.
Naji baiting it out well. He's got the corner for himself. He meets Bananaken in the sky yet again, and really mounting up the damage.
What a cool character.
Yeah. Oh! No cancels on you. Maybe it would have been for the kill if so.
Oh, I don't know about that decision for the OD fireball. What was that?
Oh, that was for damage too. It's burnout for Bananaken. He's going to try to make it happen up close with strike throw.
That was a delay.
She moved. Big time.
That jumping again, Naji. How are you reacting to these players? That was sick. That is so crucial for you to make that read. I really genuinely cannot tell you if there was a read or reaction. Mix of both, perhaps. Again, just stuffing out these fireballs against Bananaken. Naji is so on point with these reads.
It's been a real back and forth set. Right now, it's absolutely Naji the one in control. He backs off, but
beautiful counter with the air grab against the ODM Legion. That was sick.
Naji safe from burnout now. Bananaken is hesitant to put out anything too big, anything that would risk getting jumped in on or drive rushed in on. He's hanging out, hoping to get his bar back. Ooh. Jumps up. The rare no DP. Almost always Naji has that. Bananaken waited!
Oh, he overextended with that dive kick and also at one
juggle.
block.
Not quite.
Imagine if it did.
The juggle chance yet again. Will he bring out the level 2? It's going to come out.
Beautiful defense.
Naji was strong on that.
Well, it's enough damage. Naji now look at that match point himself. He's got 2 bars to his name, David. If he gets a single hit to get to that funk play engine, it'd be disastrous. But it's Bananaken now getting the setup of that hit. And you're right, yeah, this W leads in the grand finals.
Suddenly a lot more forward movement by Bananaken rather than him being the one just zoning. He's moving in a lot. He tried it to get the round, and Naji happened to do DP at the exact moment, the exact right spot.
Damn, he's everywhere.
Mixing it up well.
No,
the reaction!
You don't have enough life!
Is what killed him, in fact. And now it's match point for both to get into grand finals. Bananaken, as he did last round, starts it out well. More offense. It's not just about zoning for him. He wants to be active. Naji gets the knockdown. Here's the corner. Yes. All right. Bananaken knew it.
Oh, what a punish counter. You rarely get to see that with punish.
Again, moving in. That is where he has had success in this game. Big hit.
No, the overhead action connects! This is more than enough, and it is with a pickup. Bananaken sending Naji into losers with the overhead that Naji hate on this L. Like, I can't even really be salty because he played phenomenal.
No doubt. Well, we'll see if it keeps up or if Dude's going to be the one to move on instead. This is top 4 trying to get into losers finals against Naji.
Everyone in the background goes nuts. Colonel Kyle's that you? Oh god. It's all things again. Man the stations. There it is. Oh god, earthquakes.
So you can just like move your hands fast enough to make a sonic boom? Like, you know, that's...
You mean to tell us you could do that the whole
just
time?
Do that?
Just chops a plane in half.
Out of the corner. Paladin now with his first chance with offense, and it's immediately denied, and it's denied again by Nuckledu.
Whole different story, whole different set of pacing. Oh, sorry, different timings of everything going on right now. Nuckledu has not really given Paladin a chance to really breathe. No. Just like that, yeah. We've seen the Sobos and utilization of those special normals, and you can't even jump in on them. So the boom, barrage coming in, you already know. Oh,
right, that is burnout.
Burnout, that's dangerous.
Very difficult to play against Guile when you are burned out. You gotta make risks happen. Yeah. Well, I guess that's probably just that was it. What are you gonna do? Super, meaty super. Not a good spot to be in for Paladin, but that was a great round by Nuckledu. And this range right here, where we saw Paladin have a lot of success versus Cammy, this is like Guile's range. This is wheelhouse. This is where this man lives. Hard to contend against him there.
Damn, just in time for the punish counter. That was against an OD Sonic Boom, by the way. That was a very excellent read. The damage as well. Top 2 in pursuit.
Yeah, super far. Hey! Oh, into level 3 right away!
What a confirm. Oh, that was a punish counter. Excuse me.
It's gonna be good.
You set up the blade? No, you set up the drive push instead. Move on in. There it is. There's the blade. Walk on in. Oh my god! How of all... Of all things you could have been ready for.
Right.
Neutral jump.
I feel like Nuckledu so often is looking for neutral jump.
Oh no! Fireball
Just
moving forward. I get that.
Yeah.
Overlapping inputs. Happens to the best.
Luckily for Paladin, Nuckledu did not expect that and wasn't ready for the punish. Back to this mid-range control, slowly stepping backwards as Nuckledu. Long way to the wall. He can harass with booms on the way.
Man, that was the tail end of that drive. Did you see that medium kick come out so slow? Oof. Nice punish.
Right back to where he wants to be. Yes, he's gonna look to kill. Oh, I always love seeing it, man. What a cool link that is.
When you hear perfect, you know that boot is coming in. Size 13s. That was the yipes.
Pretty strong game one from Nuckledu.
It's such a snappy combo. It's very difficult to execute the game towards the end. It's so satisfying to hear that. Number one. Not accurate sound, you know, not a sound design. Interesting, that wasn't a...
No, not a punish,
shot.
yeah.
No.
Paladin intentionally not blocking in this situation to not get burned out. Mission accomplished. He'd love to get the buff up, denied.
Back to back, drive rush throw.
And there's that range yet again. The dude has control. He can harass, yep.
Yeah, it's the roundhouse coming in. And you saw Paladin attempt to go for the standing heavy punch again. Some of the normal tactics that we've seen from him from the past performances had not really paid off against Nuckledu. There's just so much activity within that little bit of gap. It's like medium size, but Guile, he excels in that department. He has special normals that cover it pretty well, and we've seen a lot of counter hits clip against Paladin. Speaking of counter hits, that was cool. That's fine.
Okay. Pretty sick, yeah. Right, but that does mean that dude's out of the corner. And he's pretty far down in life, but there's no need to panic on that front yet. Plenty of time. Oh. Just slowly pushing dude back.
It's so hard to nullify the fireballs in this war. It's so hard to tell when Nuckledu's going to spin that far. He can set it up after for a second break, so far away, to cross,
So burned out dude. Just putting up a wall of booms. Is that in range? It wasn't, but that actually wasn't into level 3. Saves it again. Oh, a huge jump. Is that for the kill? That's
oh, 100%. That was 100%, right?
Step on him into the kill.
That's crazy. He's charging down on your chest. You think about that? Like, he takes a step forward, and he's like, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, bam, is out of there.
So 2-0. I mean, it's a better round for Paladin than we had seen in the game 1, but still, 2-0, pretty strong situation for Nuckledu.
No doubt. Do you think it's because of like the activity in that mid-range?
Yeah, I think that's just a tough range for, I mean, a tough range for a lot of characters to play against Guile. If that's the range that your character likes to play, Guile just kind of does that better than most other characters at that range. If you can get over it, maybe a different story, right? If you can get through it, different story. But Ryu has to make like a read on a jump. It's not like he has dive kick. It's not like he has like, you know, spinning back twist or whatever to get right through.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I think that's going to be the biggest issue right now. Paladin is still looking to find out what to do against Nuckledu. There's just so much veteran experience. It doesn't even matter if it's against Ryu, if it's anybody. This is a plan that he just adapted on the fly. Look at it. He's got so much activity. Now we get that opener, the big opener we were looking for. Paladin's offense has been so amazing so far.
Paladin does not want to overcommit in these situations. Oh, and do recognize that. There was a little bit of timidity there. Oh! Into the kill, indeed. It's match point Nuckledu.
You wouldn't do it a third time, would you? That's exactly what it was. Drive rush throw. Drive rush throw. Gosh, so much patience. Nuckledu is, man, he's really puppeteering like a movement on Lee, I feel like. He's just been so in control. And that's going to lead to a gang of damage. Maybe like a setup for level 2, perhaps. No, he's going to spend it on level 3, and I appreciate that.
Sure, just put yourself in a situation where you only need to get a couple of sort of errant hits. Yeah, even that single Sonic Boom connecting is big. Yeah, even that right now, it's going to be enough on perfect for Nuckledu to eliminate Paladin. Nuckledu moves on 3 games where he lost, but lost in a close 2-3 was great. So it's not like he's had a bad day or anything. We've had close sets both times so far. 3-2 over Paladin and then 2-3 under Bananaken.
Could be anybody's given
it really
this
could be,
moment too with Nuckledu and Naji. Oh. Man, they're slugging so many heavies from the prior exchange. Ooh, another heavy. Ooh, another potential heavy, but it gets schnitzed instead. Naji is there with the sweep. Drive reversal, no sir. And it's so hard to even try to react like that.
Yeah, like you look at Guile's tools and you think like, oh, there's a lot of single hits here that aren't cancelable. Maybe I should use DI, but it's just hard. In practice, in reality, it's difficult to do.
Even with booms, I think it's a valid strategy most of the time against projectile characters to react with drive impact, but he's a different breed.
Pretty tough, yeah. So here's Naji. Getting true corner pressure for the first time. Yes. Oh, he was too far, but that's okay.
The classic.
Plus on a whip, as they say. Pretty cool. Pretty. And then the understanding that flash kick was going to come. He actually gave Dude room to do flash kick earlier. Dude did not do it. So
that was a hard sentence. I feel you.
Interesting that that's how it ended up that way.
Jesus.
Dude plus on whip, as they say. Mounts a ton of damage on Naji right about half health while he's down.
See a push here, so yeah, gotta be. We've seen so many different looks, which is why we have to ask that, right? Booms also, when he gets the knockdown, he does set himself up for a nice sonic cross, but even in the front, yeah, Naji, he's being tested here, he failed. Ooh, I love that. A second time he saw success with that dive kick, a delayed one at that.
He's probably got to take more risks. Well, he's not going to get a chance.
That was a counter hit, crouch jab into the fierce. Interesting. What to do with the blink and the confirm? That feels good to hit that.
Oh, I bet, yeah. Did he miss a boom? I don't feel like he went to do forward fierce in that range.
Forward fierce would be like the backhand, right?
Yeah.
And it's so hard really to keep this control against Nuckledu, like at least in the corner. Ooh, even if he's in the corner, it's so difficult to even think that you have control. If Sonic Booms could be there.
He's always mixing things up for sure.
Ooh. Man, he's so effective even in this corner.
It feels like you can DI against his options. And like technically, yeah, but in reality, that is just really hard to make happen. Oh, it's not dead. Yeah, oh boy. Let me tell you this, that if you're watching and you're like, how come he got hit there? All you gotta do is block. Nuckledu's timings on booms are like, nobody else throws them with such different timings, different strengths, different timings. His mix-ups are in the booms themselves, not just in the rest of his mix-ups, not just in his uphill stuff. It's hard to know which one's coming.
Jesus, how do you get that so consistently? This guy's a gamer. Maximum professional. And like a wall too, not even budging on any of these normals being thrown out. That's a beautiful punish counter, by the way. It still sets you up for the link on the flash kick.
Right, super ready. All right, Naji. Needs to build his way back in. CA is ready.
And he's still worried of that flash kick. You see him doing empty jump and wait for it. Punish counter.
Not yet.
Level 3.
Interruption. Naji has a little bit of drive left, not a lot. He jumps, hoping to get over something and hitting Dude, but that's not what came.
Oh,
and that is gonna be that.
Time. Yeah. I like that. Keeping it a true block string as well. Not even trying to risk like the Sonic Boom or a fast one. I think the flash kick would have. The flash kick ensures that for sure. That's gonna be nasty. 2-0. Nuckledu looking for another 3P perhaps?
That's the way he's playing right now, yeah.
Damn!
See the backdash to set that up in the first place?
Oh, you out of range of that. With punish as well. The back fierce is so good.
Okay, finally corner again. We have seen corner pressure from Naji, and he has had a bit of success on it. And he is now making it work.
One of very few conversions thus far. And still, how many times has he tried to sneak that in?
That's the third DI, and they have all been counter DI. And he's going to lose the round for it. Again, the combo we've seen so many times. Dude will step right in with the roundhouse into the round, into match point.
I can't wait to try this one myself. I've literally seen him highlighted on his Twitter. Or somebody did on Hi-Fi. I think it was Hi-Fi. But man, it's such a cool looking combo. What a cool character. I'm not gonna lie, man.
It's true.
Doesn't have a lot of flashy moves. But his links and him turning into a combo monster in this version of the game is so satisfying.
All right, Najee, what do you got? Uh-oh. It really could have been worse, to be honest. Dude chose to save resources. Najee with a slow approach, it gets shut down right away. Is that enough? Is that in time? It is! Okay. So Najee's only going to need like a grab to kill at this point.
Don't wait I was going to say, like, if that happened and it worked, oh my god, I would have cried. I low-key would have cried. Nuckledu looking to seal it here, looking at match point, still with 3 bars to his name. Anything can happen. Najee's got tough 8. Quite the hill to climb, excuse me. This is hard. Damn! Another punish counter. Link burst with moves. Level 3 damage. And also, this really sucks too. This exact spacing set up for the Sonic Boom, you have to sit still and take it a couple of times.
And having a big life lead as Guile is just good. It's been good in every Street Fighter game having a big life lead with Guile. Because that means that you get to play your style. That was an incredible keep up. And he forces Najee yet again to try to move on his way through.
Oh, this is so good. When you get out to that, nothing real. The drive rush forward, but Nuckledu, he's landing. Wait, or so we thought! Punish counter, more than 2,000 damage on that bad boy. Nuckledu does it again! The trifecta, 3P, back to back.
There it is, Cammy.
Who really knows?
Cammy is where he's going right off the bat in Grand Finals for US Canada East. Bananaken or Nuckledu will make Capcom Cup in this match. Here we go.
Too far out for the punish counter. He did beat up the Amnesia. Gets the pick up off the Fierce, catching Nuckledu mid-air, and I love that roundhouse punish counter, checking Bananaken. That's a really great way to snipe somebody out if they jump back. That roundhouse is far. Or neutral jump back.
Ooh, very cute.
Yeah.
Big connection. Doesn't quite have level 2.
Puts it right in front of him. Interesting. Partial window. Kind of tempting.
So far!
Oh, no way. Is that hit? It's not.
His defense is so good versus DI that he's burned out. So strong.
He did not picked up after that?
I don't know. Come on, man. His reactions are so good when it comes to dealing with DI. Level 2, that right there.
Drive rush for the freeze.
Yeah.
Damn, this guy can ball. There's so much corner game. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, all the mix-ups are working out right up close. Not that one, though.
So you thought.
Again, burning himself out. However, level 2 is close. As we saw, if he feels like he has that, he can still be strong here.
This is huge. You get to set up for a frame trap string? He's really banking on Bananaken to overextend with the Amnesia.
I feel like Bananaken's okay with this. This basically just means that he doesn't die from up-close pressure while he's burned out. Yeah, he spent that level 2 to not have to deal with up-close pressure for a little while. Burns himself out yet again. He was hoping to get the kill on that. Now he's maybe in a tough spot.
Oh, that was deep. Oh. Again, jump short!
Bananaken, what a beginning to this set. 1-0.
That was pretty convincing.
And showing so many good looks on how to deal with a lot of stuff. Just a very prepared player. His reactions are great, but he's thought about this stuff. He's done this stuff so many times that it feels like it's automatic when he's reacting to these things.
More or less, I think so. Like you have like certain routes.
It's like in your hands at some point. You know what I mean? Like it's
muscle
obviously
memory.
you do. Yeah, right.
You recognize the jump. It's like, all right, here are the
It's
two
not in
options.
your brain anymore. You don't need to like actively think about it. Your hands are just like, oh, you see the thing, hands do thing. Like that's like the reaction, and it's tough to get there. That takes a lot of work.
Years of experience.
But he's there. You can see it.
I mean, he plays a multitude of different games. He's an
Yeah.
EVO champion, EVO finalist, I should say, in a multitude of different fighting games. So it's like he's not unfamiliar with the situation. So I think the muscle memory really kicking in. But I just think the recognition too has just been top notch, above everybody else right now. Like his reaction time has been so on point. His assessment of the situation has been so on point as well to avoid having to play even like tougher defense. It's like, you know what, I'm just going to be as risk averse as possible. I think neutral jump short is going to be great for something like a dive kick.
Yeah.
But his offense, his layers on offense have been so tricky as well.
Absolutely. Well, I thought it might have been that dude was going over to Guile. Instead, it's back to Cammy. He's just taking some time to think about it. Bananaken is making it count. Third of her life gone. The juggle's not quite there on time. Okay, dude. Interrupting.
Damn! Again, that was actually really just fortunate for Bananaken.
Yeah.
He had taken to this guys a little bit at the same time, perhaps, as Nuckledu.
It's like he had expected that. Ah, nice timing. Baidu. He's in now. Everybody wants to... Well, everybody's worried about doing a grab against this character when you have him cornered because of the risks of EX Amnesia, and maybe that's why.
Where have we seen that before?
Maybe
Angry
that's
Bird
why.
and Cockadoo? Is that you guys?
Right, yeah.
Is that the strat?
Well, if you know that the opponent doesn't think you're going to grab because they understand that you will understand the risks of EX Amnesia, maybe that means that grabs are the best.
I know that you know that.
Exactly.
I know that.
Let's get on Yomi layer 100.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh,
man.
We'll take it this way.
How
Honestly,
many?
Do it again.
How many?
Can we get 2 more, please? I dropped my first one. Okay, that's fine. You know, I'll ask again later.
Nuckledu's corner pressure. That's what this game was about. This game was all about Nuckledu's corner pressure. It was about the mix-ups working out. It was about Bananaken trying to play safely, cautiously, not believing that dude would go back to the well on grab, and he was wrong about that. Dude just had great mix-ups.
I'm thinking about it from an outside perspective, or like a really casual perspective. It's like all it takes is throws. What are you guys talking about?
Right, yeah.
It's very intricate for the decision making behind it, but I get it. It looks kind of goofy. It's like, man, this guy's just taking throws.
But again, that's pretty much the riskiest thing that you could do in that situation as Cammy versus a JP with neither.
That's exactly it. Let's see what the activity is going to be like for Bananaken on defense, but as of right now, we talked about how stellar his offense can be. That was so interesting. He had a punch counter. Oh, no. Side switch.
Okay, dude's taking advantage well.
Really? Again. Making the right choices, the right reads against the dive kick, anticipating with his own jump, his back jump as well, and getting the right landing punish. That was that's 2, I think, so far. What a whiff punish on that. The drive rush.
Nice. That's your drive meter gone.
Almost. Is that enough? Not yet.
Yeah. Oh, man. Sometimes you're just right constantly.
Nice work. Nuckledu knew exactly when Bananaken wanted to spend the rest of that drive meter.
Continues to be all about him getting corner mix-ups.
Truly. So you're thinking to yourself as Bananaken. And I like the idea of like trying to drive rush forward.
Yeah.
But Nuckledu this
Stay
time
away from the corner, right?
getting a big counter poke with the crouching jabs too. Bananaken stuck here. And that punish counter is great for the side switch to set up, and also Nuckledu spend the rest of it. Yeah, you got that level 3 unlocked. 2 games straight now for Nuckledu. He's gaming. One of the rounds, a lot of the throw mix-ups happen. Second round, a lot more control, a little bit weary of the jump out this time from Bananaken. Also spending the OD for the side switch to maintain that corner positioning. Excellent work from Nuckledu.
I feel like I'm watching his Mika just do command grab over and over again in the corner situation, like just being right constantly. Because I do remember some situations of him doing it.
Yeah.
That's what it takes. I mean, again, that is the level of risk that he's going for versus JP with meter.
OD jump throw. That was the counter hit as well. Damn, Roundhouse put the beard. Pressure right above him. And it's really important to know like where the pressure is to let you know what Bananaken plans on doing afterwards. Side switch off the Hooligan. OD Amnesia. You gotta hold this. The side switch out of there for free. No way. Big interruption. Explosive interruption. Nuckledu now gets to take advantage of a burnt out Bananaken.
Theoretically, anyway. Jump light kick to dissuade that. Is that enough? Dude, that was a sick conversion, actually. To get the kill. He didn't have any drive meter to do anything else.
I always find it rather
Light spin
difficult
will
for
not
players
kill.
in general to do like lights directly into super.
Yeah. Okay. Nuckledu will get the corner. And again, that's what this has all been about. Finally a tech. Is that the first tech? First grab tech? Maybe.
Couldn't tell you.
They have been rare. Okay, jumps out this time.
I won't say it's the first. Ooh, stuff. That was sick! Do it again!
Yeah. Really attacking the drive gauge.
I wonder if there was another... Don't worry about it. Anyways. I'll ask later. No, the drive reversal. It's -4 because he was burnt out.
He tried jab. Okay, what's the setup is the question. Will you choose corner pressure? Yes. Again. Grab! And it's barely enough!
Barely enough. All tied up 2-2. This is actually so tip-to-tap right now. Bananaken hanging on immediately after the onslaught, getting his own momentum back.
Before this weekend, everybody was talking about, understandably, me too, we all were, about Idom,
Here he goes.
Punk, Nuckledu. One of them will make Capcom Cup this weekend.
Even the no neutral interviews and the segments
Everybody.
revolved around those
We all
three
got
players.
it. Like, they are some
fair.
of the best in the world. We understand it. And yet, we also know that this region has a lot of other strong players, and that Bananaken is one of the best. And here he is one game away from doing it. Back to Cammy.
Oh, locking in.
Gonna have to be Cammy all the way, at least in the first set here.
Excuse me, has to lock in. What am I saying?
Okay, the beginning. Not a lot out of that, though. Bananaken gets the space. He gets the setup control. Doesn't really have the fast drive rush that a Jerry does, for example, so although she has great movement, it's a little bit different form of control for Bananaken.
Carry, comes meaty. We're seeing a lot more activity in terms of the normals from Nuckledu instead of the throws. Oh, and that's great to stop the drive rush. Are we going to get the throw now?
Oh, what a chase!
I love seeing that.
Burnout yet again. Not the first time we've seen this dude in burnout, and he has fought well with it. Level 2. He could get Nuckledu burned out. Maybe not. Dude's defense!
Oh, we could
Got him.
that was a counter hit. That wasn't a punish counter at all. That was a definite counter hit from the side of Bananaken.
He might have pressed like the buttons to get DI, but you don't have DI because you're burned out, so you got a button to counter.
Could have been parry, could have been DI for
Yeah,
sure.
either one of those, yeah.
Or maybe an attempt to grab. Late.
Yeah, that's true too. Okay, the chase is really coming out well from Nuckledu. He's going to be able to get corner, and again, his corner pressure gets interrupted this time. Right back.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, that gave Bananaken enough time to be comfortable there.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, there you had to anticipate the switch.
Okay, Do gets a kill on the next hit if it's the right one.
Oh, that could have been a big whip. Punish, and he still gets the shimmy. The one time Bananaken flinched. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen, Nuckledu resetting the bracket back to even it out against Bananaken.
And while in the first 2 games that he won, it was really about that corner pressure, it wasn't as much in that game right there. Bananaken actually fought out of the corner okay. He challenged well with normals and was able to get back to neutral, but that was just still not a comfortable spot for him.
No doubt.
Not a comfortable spot the way that Dude's playing.
And it's great to see like how much of a setup those throws really led up to that final moment. I think, you know, it's so hard to keep in mind of the different looks that anybody could have against a JP player. Even in that, like, what, second to last round, Nuckledu was resorting to a lot of meaties to set things up.
Yeah.
To throw that out there towards the very end to get like a fake out, that shimmy, I don't blame Bananaken one bit for falling susceptible to that. That could have been anybody.
Well, here we are in the second set. Back to 0-0. Next person to win 3 games is going to be going to Capcom Cup. High stakes.
I love it. You gotta be wary of it. You notice that Nuckledu's not really overextending or like moving forward. He's waiting for like that possible teleport. There it is.
Oh, but Bananaken knew that that's when Nuckledu was going to move. Man, that is tippy-tip.
That was a cross-up, very successful, and Nuckledu now gets to layer it on again.
There it is.
2. Did he go for a third?
Any of these could cost him like a third of his life. If
Jeez, and it's the 4th one. How? This guy is a gamer.
Sometimes you're just
This
right.
guy is a maximum gamer. This guy is so good.
The potential damage output that JP has, if he guesses that you're going to do a grab and he does EX Amnesia, is like up to half-life if it's the right sequence. And yet, that just hasn't happened.
He's looking for the teleport. He knew it. Jump short to contest against it. Or to counter it outright. It's fine.
Man, pretty common solution. A lot of characters do that. Nuckledu's reads of when to do it is what's impressive here.
And I like this level 3. You build up so much for yourself. But more importantly, look at this possible checkmate scenario.
Yeah. Holding on to it.
Oh, he's right. He's purposefully sitting in the middle to anticipate the teleport action. Oh, the pickup!
Okay, good spot. Yep, lets it rip. He has a level 2 here. Is that a meaty hit? Yeah, it was. It was actually meaty. Yeah, okay. All right.
Concerned about that. I didn't think it was going to be in time. But it's the first game. Nuckledu sticking it out with Cammy. Whew.
As well he should. He's nailing it with her right now. The grabs. Oh, man. I need somebody to count those up. Come on!
Do it again. Oh.
Bananaken just cannot guess right.
Ah, you thought you can get it. It's quick enough. Bananaken getting a huge drive. Drop! I don't know if that was going to send anyone there.
He's out of there. That does mean, though, he doesn't have other resources at this point.
Damn. Damn.
He still got that, though.
Oh, he's anxious for that burnout. This Bananaken, he puts himself into it. Gets to put up another departure, though.
Again, that same solution in exactly the right timings.
Oh, he's trying to bait out this level 1 so badly against Bananaken. Give it to him.
Oh, this is actually doable now for Bananaken. He's so close to level 2. He burns himself out, I think, to get to that level 2, and now he gets to mix up. It's so tough to block that all correctly. Here's a big chance!
Oh, no way!
If that had been the true Lanzi's punish, maybe the kill.
True what punish?
The true Lanzi's punish.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. I legit thought I didn't hear it correctly. I'm not even trying to
It's a
try.
classic FGC phrase.
Oh, got it. Landsies, footsies, airsies, C's. The 4 elements of Street Fighter. Marks and fire. What?
Jump like did here. So Bananaken gets out of the corner. He gets back to stage, mid-stage control. Yes. And really one of the best sequences of stage control for him in a while.
Very important attack, Bananaken. Also with a side switch, as Nuckledu's doing. Actually got to this situation, knocking on the door. The burnout is
So willing to, isn't he?
Kane. Ah, the forward throw himself! Catching the drive impact. Bananaken finding these moments to not only evade danger from the throw, but also getting really sneaky with some of these side switches based off of Nuckledu's movement.
Well, his strategic change here is to try to force offensive situations rather than being put into the corner himself.
That was so sneaky! Dude, that ore was just blocking everything. You couldn't even tell.
Right, yeah.
That was very, very tough to stop.
Hey, confirmed.
We haven't seen that in a while. Level 3. Mostly it's been level 2 and save on to level 1 for these moments. But now, Bananaken lifts him up nicely for whatever it is he wants. Dash up. It's not medium enough. No, it's counter hit.
He still has a little bit of bar here.
Tricky. It's tough to stop.
Jumping in. K2 feels like he needs to take risks. He was right, but he's burned out. Now Bananaken can't get away with easy stuff because you know Dude's going to be looking to react. And here he is on C8.
Ooh, no scaling behind it. That kills.
Yeah, this big swipe. That's
Absolutely.
enough.
That absolutely kills.
2-0 now for Nuckledu.
Damn, 2-0? I am so locked into this. I can't even like keep track
2-0
of
for
the
2.
Can he do it? Nuckledu coming back from the reset against Bananaken.
His ability to put himself in the right spot is incredible. And even more than that, his mix-ups in this are incredible. He's right so many times, like an unreasonable number of times versus somebody as strong as Bananaken. Super's going to kill. He's going to be at match point. He's going to be at Capcom Cup qualification point.
One perfect down, one more round. Can Nuckledu finish it off here? Or will Bananaken have a rebuttal? very early. Damn, he walked up to try and grab Banana. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Here's the double departure now. Two.
Oh.
And it's so hard to even contest after that.
Big stolen turns. All right, here's Do. Situation reset, instantly EX.
Damn! Dude, that tactic has been stepped out so often. Drive reversal now in the spot you want to be in. Here comes Throw City population. JP. Oh man,
he can
might
actually
have
kill Nuckledu if he does EX Amnesia on these.
could be permanent residency here for Bananaken. Instead, is this enough?
There you go. Nuckledu doesn't do it. Hold on a second. He somehow lets Bananaken survive.
No way.
He let Bananaken
way.
survive. It's not enough on Bananaken's side either. This Hoop takes it! I can't believe the scramble, but it's Nuckledu who does take it after all to qualify for Capcom Cup. One of the most intense scrambles I've seen in a long time in Street Fighter right there. That was incredible on both sides. They both had chances maybe to kill if things had gone differently, if it wasn't the feeling, the nerves in your hands in that moment like that. The difficulty of that situation.
That was so intense, dude.
Nuckledu 3-0 in the second set over Bananaken. The guy who sent him down to losers in the first place 3-1. The guy who took him to a final game in set number 1. Suddenly Nuckledu had it all figured out.
Scrambles, man. He really did. That's the underlying statement. He had